man, here it is, the 2026 Aprilia Tuono Factory V4 1100. This thing is wicked. Stay with me. Here we go. There is a ton of stuff new this year. Here we go. Let's get this thing started up. Get it off that tour mode. Your ride mode button's over here. We'll go to sport. Your traction control is, you can change that on the fly with this paddle. There is a button on the back side of it. Take that down a little bit. I'll tell you what, since the tires are cold, let's keep it there. Man, huge thank you to Plano Kawasaki that allows me to ride these bikes. Oh my God. And I've got a killer bike, but thank you Plano Kawasaki Suzuki. Boy, this would make a great birthday present. My birthday was actually May 1st. Anyways, you come here to find out about this bike. This bike redlines at approximately 12.5. Uh-oh, watch it. I'll tell you what, boy, you got to be watching it. Damn, that ain't a good way to start. There are 5 modes to it this year. They upped the CCs from 1,077 to 1,099. They also upped the horsepower from 173 to 178. This does have the Öhlins front and rear EC3 system, so it's the newest Öhlins semi-active system available, which is controlled by the computer. The computer has been totally went through, and I'm going to tell you something that is so cool. Man, I love those Brembo brakes. These rotors are 330 millimeter on the front, 220 on the rear. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to give you facts and ride because I am in love. Whoa! Like I said, oh my God, it's got Pirelli Rosso Diablo 4 courses on it. Woo! It makes about 90 foot-pounds of torque, I believe, at, and I'll put the right RPM up there, but it makes 178 horsepower, I believe, at, I think it was 11.7, but I could be wrong. I'll put that number up here. It does have your factory cruise control. One thing that you have to do this year that is so cool is this is a totally new electronic system. It does have a 6-axis IMU, and you will have to input your weight for the predictive wheelie control, and that's an industry first. I'm sure you'll see that on the other bikes. Probably next year they'll have to come up with that. But man, this bike is so gorgeous. This is the perfect bike for the guy that wants the super fast sport bike but don't want to give up all the comfort. It does have your quick shifter up and down. Seems like they've even worked on it a little bit this year. It is 12 millimeters higher in the back. Somebody leave a comment if you know how many inches that is. I did Google that and I had the answer, but it slipped my mind. The seat height is 32.9, I believe. It's right at 33 inches. I've got a 30-inch inseam, and I'm a little bit better than tippy-toeing. Man, let's give this thing a good go. This is a beautiful bike. All your controls are there. And I'll show you those different menu screens. I'll show you that screen where you input your weight. If you get the Mia app and the GPS with it, you can do turn by turn through the app. Set your suspension. If you were to go to a track, you could set your suspension for each corner through the app, which is, I've never heard of that before. That's got to be new. Oh man. Woo. Yeah, it's definitely got the torque. It's that V4 talking. Quick shifter up and down. It's got new slide control this year. Let's go in here. We're going to take it on the back street. I'm not going to stop. Here we go. Man, it is so fun riding this bike. It is super comfortable. I rode this bike last year. It does seem like this bike's a little bit smoother. Here, it does have a cruise control, but you do have to be in 4th gear or above to use the cruise. It does not seem as jerky this year. Of course, it is ride-by-wire. It does have a 6-axis IMU, Brembo master cylinders, Brembo's front and rear, monoblocks on the front, 4-piston monoblocks. Got the Hayabusa coming next. Let's get out on this street and give it a little push. Here we go. I forgot to put that plate on. This is just a roll-on. Yep, that wheelie control. I set that wheelie control to 200 pounds. And I've got it on 2. And it's a predictive wheelie control. The slide control, the corner sensitive IMU now is more enhanced. Everything is enhanced in the computer this year. It's about 76 degrees out here. They did put larger fans on them this year. It is warming up, and I know there was some trouble with the Aprilias in the past of kind of warming up too quick. Tell me if y'all like this bike without that bottom fairing. Last year, I believe it did have the fairing. May have done that for more air. Here we go. See how quick this thing cools down. Here we go. Yeah, it's cooling down. A lot of the Aprilia problems have been worked through, and you can leave a comment, but one of the good things about this bike, and I'll have to double check it, is that it does come with a 2-year warranty. You can buy an extended warranty. It's got automatic headlights that come on. It's got those gorgeous driving lamps. Here we go. Push that in to cancel it. 2nd gear. This thing is just super smooth. Boy, with these Corsa 4s on here, it just, oh yeah. I switched to that. Let's get out of this. There we go. There's your cruise control. You'll have to be in 4th gear to make it work. My God. Man, this thing is so fun. Let's pull over and see when these fans come on, because I know I'm going to get blasted in the comments. They run hot. They run hot. I've put larger fans on them, higher speed fans as well. Let's pull over and watch this and see what happens. $190. I'm going to get back to you as soon as it goes up to 200. Kill that blinker. It's at 200 now. See if we can get it to warm up a little bit more. I'll get back to you about 210. We're at 210. I think I can hear the fans. Yes, I hear the fans. I believe. No, maybe not. 214. I'll get back with you at 220. The fans did come on at 217, and it is dropping the temperature. 214, you can see that. The overheating problems with these have went away. Good to know. Man, what an awesome bike. Woo! This would be such a killer birthday present. Wife, my beautiful wife, my CPA. Boy, this would be a super gift. She's a little bit smarter than that. But anyways, oh yeah, there's no overheating problem. Man. There is a way to calibrate that quick shifter to make it even better. Man, it just changes direction so much better. This bike is 460 pounds. It does have a 4.7 gallon gas tank. From what I've read, it gets about 33 32 to 35 miles per gallon. So you're going to be going through a lot of gas. Get friends with a gas station owner. But man, if you like this video, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like the video. We've got a bunch more coming up. I've been out for a while since my leg accident, which is a long story. Huge thank you to Plano Kawasaki Suzuki. And we've got more of these coming, at least one a week, sometimes two. I'm going to try and do 2 a week here going forward through the summer. But look at this bike, man. Wow. Tell me that is not gorgeous. High beams in the middle. Put this in neutral. Neutral, oh man. That up to neutral shift is perfect. But hey, let's turn this off. Put the kickstand down. Thanks for riding with me. We'll see you on the next one. God bless.